Through this council, 11 of the council members here voted for it. The only council member who was not present was Commissioner Purdue-Dolan, because she was not a commissioner at that point. But if you'll recall, this method of going out for a contract was initiated by several contractors in Butte, as well as several of the unions. Many of them stood up and spoke to us as components of this procedure, and we ended up approving it. And I was really caught off guard that we had commissioners that were unaware that they had voted for it. Like I said, 11 of the 12 of us here tonight voted for this procedure, so there was nothing underhanded about it. It was something that came about because of our direction. And to accuse an employee of acting in an underhand manner when she's following the direction of this council, I think is inappropriate. But with that being said,
I just want to make it clear to everyone, including this body, that we are representing the electorate of this town, and we can ask questions. We are allowed to ask questions. We are compelled to ask questions. We cannot demand or ask anybody to do anything in particular, but we can ask questions. And I don't think that I want this meeting to be run in a civil way with decorum. I don't want any personal attacks. I think we can have a debate. We can all agree to disagree. And I would like to see this kind of, thing end. There's no reason why we can't discuss things in a professional, adult manner, and I'm getting a little tired of it. So I really appreciate the fact that we can ask questions. That's our job. We represent the community. So with that, any further questions?
I'd like to make a motion, please. I'd like to make a motion, please.
Okay, go
to concur and place on file.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to concur with communication 15-535 and place it on file. On the question, Commissioner Fisher.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think, as a point of clarification, that best value contracting and general contractor, construction manager are two different things. That's not what we voted on, 11 members of this council. We voted on what's called best value contracting. And what we have here is called general contractor, construction manager. Very similar, but not the same. And what I'd like to state is, a project of this magnitude should be put out on a competitive bid, let everyone bid on it. To do this and just have a couple proposals submitted to non-elected people and let them make a decision just doesn't seem fair to the taxpayers of this community. We had a person we paid for a consultation or a study some time ago. I think it was walkable Butte or something. He said, if you're going to build a parking garage, you should put a storefront or a coffee shop or an informative center, something to that effect. This proposal has none of that in it. I guess that was just something that we decided that wouldn't work, and it wasn't put any further. We as commissioners didn't have any input when they decided to not accept an agreement that Dick Anderson Construction put forth to build a parking garage and sell it back to us after it was done, which we won't be collecting any increment on this facility for about a year. So we'd be saving $1 million for 1 year until we had to pay the first increment and sold the bonds. So we collected the first increment and sold the bonds. And, this proposal not being done by elected officials, and it just doesn't seem right to a lot of people in this community. And I handed out a little form today after a conversation I had with the construction manager. It shows a lot of the pros and cons. And no doubt Sletton is a qualified contractor to do this job. But if you read through it, there's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons. And, some of these jobs go overruns too. I guess there's a job that was bid this way at the Tech. It's over budget, Some people feel it's a two-sided story, the way this was done with the airport and the way they're doing it with the uptown parking garage. So I would make a substitute motion that we deny this and put this out to competitive bid.
Second. We have Well, we have a motion and a second. County Attorney Joyce, your comment.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Commissioner Fisher, I just want to clarify to you that you did approve alternative project delivery contracts, and when the presentation was made before the council, it was referred to as best value contracting. You may recall that the trades had an attorney from California come before this council and explain the process, but best value contracting is defined in Montana as an alternative project delivery contract, and this council did approve adding that to chapter 3.12, which is our contract purchases ordinance, and it did allow for the procedure to use alternative project delivery contracts, which is the same process as they were referring to as best value contracting, and that is the process that the URA board determined to use through a public process in this matter.
Commissioner Henderson, then Commissioner.
Madam Chair, I got a comment, but first I'd like to the chair to call on Mr. Fortune in the audience, who's a contractor, to explain. He wanted to talk about the best value contractor. So, Mr. Fortune.
Mr. Burke.
Jay Fortune, I own Jay Fortune Construction. I'm a general contractor in Butte. My understanding of the best value contracting, and Cheryl was right, I think I was the person here that night in favor of it. I think it's a great thing for Butte. I think it helps us. My only understanding on it was that we did it was to try to keep the local contractors and the local guys working for local contractors, to give them a little bit of an advantage. I personally have worked for Slutton, and I think Slutton can do the job with no problem at all, but I also think there's a lot of local contractors that can also do the job. My only concern is, and I don't know how you put it in, and you probably can't put it in, is if they would assure that some of the work does go to local contractors. You know, I don't understand how you write a scope to pick a contractor, and part of the scope is you have to have parking garage experience. I don't know when the last parking garage in Butte, Montana was ever built. And I don't imagine myself, Bentley, Markovich, so any of us have ever built a parking garage. I think we're capable, but I don't think we have the experience. And as you guys, all as taxpayers like I am, it's awful frustrating to see our work keep going to out-of-town contractors. And I hope you would keep that in mind.
Jay? Commissioner Henderson?
Thank you.